1998 SVT Contour. Car feels good. Pedal feels good. Could stand to be a little stiffer. That's the second startup because I forgot to hit record. Shocks feel good. Ooh. Stock exhaust. Clutch release is near the top, just like on mine. Suspension feels tight. Careful not to scrub. This car feels new. Let's see if the AC works. Does the AC work? Chris, I think you're gonna like this car. Car feels good. Put a better suspension on it, or just keep it stock. Put some new headlights on, and hot dang, got you a good car. Clutch feels good. Feel good. This light, I'm hitting it. It's a 35 mile an hour zone, but how else are you going to test a car? The wire harness looked solid. I didn't see any cracks or any signs of wear. You know how the EOs have bad wiring harnesses, and it looks like this one was replaced like a week ago. Well, not a week ago, but in certain spots on that harness it looks brand new, and it just looks perfect. Looks good, car feels good. I mean, if this thing had a new set of headlights, you would think that it was You would think that it was garage kept all its life, which it must not have been. I am so jealous. I want this car. I want this car. $3,800. We might be able to get them down a little bit. I don't know. I think 70 in a 35 is fast enough. You gotta buy this car. That's all I gotta say. It needs TLC. Carpets need to be shampooed. The seats need to be wiped down. The leather needs to be conditioned. But the leather isn't ripped. The leather is in fine shape. The back seat looks good. The front seats look good. The back pockets look good. The headliner is relatively perfect. This car has no sunroof, by the way. This is a no sunroof car, which is super rare. I like the sunroof and all, but you know, I kind of like not having a sunroof. Both my other Contours didn't have sunroofs. Car is not running hot. The AC doesn't work all that well. It's not a hot day outside, and the AC is just, AC needs work. Maybe needs a charge, I don't know. I have a feeling that this car was just babied and then forgotten about. The love for it was lost. But 68,923 miles. Call it 67,000 miles. You just noticed that in the door. That's very common. Interior's not perfect, but it's pretty dang good for a car that was made in 1995. I'm getting a little bit of oil burn off coming through the AC. You might have a leak somewhere. The driver's seat is a little stuck. Driver's seat's a lot stuck. But you can see car's in pretty good shape. antenna works. AC doesn't work well. I mean, it's got a little bit of cool air coming out, but it's not that bad. Shift boot's in good shape. It's dirty. Needs to be cleaned. Whole car just needs to be cleaned, washed, waxed, well washed, and clay barred, polish, and wax. Got chip in the glass here. Secondary is open fine. Car pulls good. I think it's faster than mine, but mine has 200,000 miles on it, so I guess it's to be expected. Pulling into McDonald's. Don't know why I'm narrating all that. It's not necessary. McDonald's. Crack in the windshield. Interior's not perfect, but I think you can get it dang near close. Oh, this car. I want this car. Chris, you buy this car and I'll give you mine. How's that sound? Basically, you give me this car and I'll give you my car. Is that okay? You don't have to answer right now, but if it is, I'll take you up on it. Well, I don't know. Let me think about it. This car. So bad. I remember when my car was all motor. What am I saying? It still is. It's a little rough pulling in here. 2 key fobs. 2 key fobs. Got some clear coat issues on that spoiler. Got this going on, this gap right here. I think the car was involved in some kind of rear end, maybe. That going on there. One tailpipe is a little bit lower than the other one, but car has all the mesh. Front mesh, rear lower mesh. But the trunk feels heavy. Feels really heavy. The struts are gone. Needs to be detailed. Pretty bad. But the headlights are, I mean, what am I saying? The tail lights are perfect. Absolutely perfect. Trunk looks good. It's got this guy up in here. That's not very common. Trunk looks good on the inside. Man, it ran great.
Oh, video?
I am, that's cool. Dude,
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. It runs like a champ. The hood's heavy though. Good night. I guess they're.
Let me hold that for
Yeah, thank you. Just a little bit up. Yeah. Hood's real heavy. But I don't remember what a stock hood feels like. Wiring looks good.
It does have a current inspection.
It does?
It does. I cannot sell it to you without it having one.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know. All lower mesh. Unmolested car. You can see the wiring. There was a paintless dent removal done right here. He showed that to me. Looks pretty decent. There's a little bit of inconsistency to the paint. And this area right here was repainted from here down. So if you take the ding guards off, you're gonna have more of a line in the paint. But there was a dent right here, and that dent has been taken out. Wheels are okay. I mean, finish is bad, but he said it's got 2 good front tires, and the rear tires, he says, aren't very good, but honestly the tread's pretty decent. Goodyear, different Goodyears up front, and same Goodyears on the back, and different Goodyears on the back and the front. But car's pretty decent. Just the inside needs a good cleaning. But got real hard place in the leather here and here and here. But the seats look good. Car looks good. Need some love. Need some love big time. Okay, Chris. There's a couple dents up in the top. They're not bad. They're barely even noticeable. Hail damage. Spoiler needs to be repainted. I don't know how you feel about this. If that's gonna be a deal breaker for you or not, since it's been in some kind of wreck. But she looks good. Graham. That's where it was bought. I'm signing out.